Give me 1 second, guys. Welcome. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Welcome to today's live stream. Today is Monday. Whole bunch of different- Give me 1 second while I just live stream. Okay. So like I said, today's Monday motivation. We're going to be talking about entrepreneurship and just going forward with your business, right? A lot of you guys, listen, it's second quarter coming up, I think Saturday. When is second quarter? Yeah, it's Saturday. And most of you guys haven't even moved forward in your business. You've been here on YouTube, you've been busy with life, you've been stuck working, and you haven't moved forward with your business. And whatever excuse you give yourself to justify and rationalize, I'm okay with it. But the issue gonna come down to, you're gonna let another quarter go past, another quarter go past, and then it's the end of the year and you're resetting the same goals that you didn't even accomplish. The biggest thing that I think most people struggle with is the fact that they had to put all the chips on the table and make some type of sacrifice. And you're gonna lose a lot of things temporarily to get to where you want to be, right? Sacrifice comes with a lot of great measures. And I think that's what most people are not comfortable doing, making sacrifices in themselves, in their business, in their employees, and their ultimate dreams. If you really want to be a full-fledged real estate wholesaler, the simple bottom line is you have to spend money. If you really want to get to the next level and take your business to where you feel like it should be, you have to spend money in softwares, tools, employees, lists, yourself. Like this shit isn't like, going to work yourself out. I mean, you can bootstrap and work hard, but how could you scale working hard? You can scale replicating yourself and hiring more people, right? I'm a big fan of working hard, but it's all about working smart. So if you're going to move your business forward, you got to give yourself accountability and say, this is the things I'm going to do when I'm supposed to do it. And listen, guys, I'm talking to myself today as well, right? When I'm supposed to accomplish something, or do something, I tell someone I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it in a timely fashion, no matter how busy I am, no matter how many things on my plate, no matter how many calls I got to do, no matter how many customers I got. That's what you got to tell yourself. You got to show up and deliver even when it don't, feel convenient for you, right? Even when you don't feel like doing nothing. Even when you feel like, I got other things that's more important to do. Business relies on you. Business needs consistency. You can't do this business once a week, twice a week for when you get to spare time. You have to do this business all day, every day, because your competition is out there outworking you. They're kicking your ass and they're kicking you in the teeth, and you ain't doing nothing about it because you're lazy and you're not trying to accomplish what you want to accomplish. You just all talk. And the minute that you stop talking and just be a doer and perform actions and take what you need to take and invest in yourself and call a list and call customers back and do whatever that you've been neglecting in your business, you're going to start to see results in the business. When I talk to people, when people say, yo, I don't know where I'm at, or I don't know why I'm not where I need to be, or I don't know why, things isn't working out for me, the first thing I say is, how much production are you giving whatever you're trying to accomplish every day? How much energy are you giving? How much preparation are you doing? How much consistency are you bringing to your business every single day? Not once a week, not twice a week, not 1 hour a day, not 2 hours a day. It's all about staying consistent. And the biggest issue that most people feel is they lack discipline and they lack consistency. And discipline and consistency go hand in hand. What is discipline? Discipline is the art of doing something unprovoked, even when you don't know that you need to do it or not. Like if I know I gotta get up every morning at 6 a.m. and take my children to school, eventually if I do it enough, it's going to become a discipline to the point that I naturally wake up every morning at 6 a.m. and I'm prepared, and my body mentally and physically prepared to get up, drive my children to school, and come back home. That's discipline. See, excitement, most entrepreneurs, newer entrepreneurs ride off of excitement. Oh, I'm going to make $200,000 a month. Oh, we're going to do 10 deals. We're going to own this. We're going to do. Listen, eventually that excitement wears off, and what do you have left to push you forward? So if you're not built on discipline, you're not structuring your life on discipline and consistency, you're never going to hit the goals you want to hit. You're never going to push and prevail through anything that you want to push and prevail through, because the fact that you can't stick to nothing long enough. Some of you guys are making tired-ass, lazy excuses. The course ain't work. This ain't work. My VAs ain't working. My family's in the middle. Like, you make so many excuses for why shit ain't where you want to be in your life that you never thought to turn around and say, maybe it's me. Maybe I'll have a little bit to do with this. Maybe if I step up and be a man or a woman to handle my business, then my VAs will follow suit, right? Maybe if I step up and took notes and then implement the stuff in the course will be effective. Of course, the course don't work if you're not watching the modules, if you're skipping out on half the modules, if you're not taking notes and implementing the stuff that's teaching in there. See, the biggest thing that you got to understand is discipline will be your best friend. And if you was disciplined enough to watch a course, take notes, and then execute what you learn, you will be further ahead in your life, in your career, in your business. So the first thing you're going to have to do is stop the finger pointing. Stop blaming everybody in your life. From now on, from this day forward, everything starts with me. That's what you got to tell yourself. Hey, listen, everything starts with me, no matter if it ain't my fault, if it is my fault, because at the end of the day, I'm the captain of this ship, right? I'm the captain. I'm in control of this ship. Write in the comments if you're watching and you fuck with me hard, put I'm in control or control in the comments. So that way I know you're paying attention, right? The first thing you have to do is be a good steward of following directions. You have to learn how to follow simple directions. See, we get everything. We get the VAs. We get the training. We get everything we need. And then we want to do it our way. Why would you pay somebody all this money and then turn around and try to flip it and do it your way? It's a reason why it's working this way. It's a reason why this person's seen the success. So if you guys take the time to follow things and be a good steward of just following directions, I guarantee you, majority of the success and the results you want to receive is right there in front of you. But you want to overcomplicate things. Instead of 1 + 1 is 2, you're saying 1 + 1.5, and then you add a half, and then we finally get to 2. Listen, get straight to the point. Simplify your life, right? Don't overcomplicate things. If your business is made up of 4 usually components, your sales, marketing, customer service, and leadership. So if you're not working on these things inside of your business, I can step into any business and double sales, triple sales overnight, show you how to scale your business, run Facebook ads, everything. But if you're not following these fundamentals, you're never going to get nowhere. right? If you felt like I don't need to watch sales training, I don't need to invest in sales, I don't need to invest in marketing, 80% marketing, 20% product. That's what I tell all of my clients. If you're trying to start a business, you need to be 80% marketing and 20% whatever that is in that business. So the point of the day is to ask you, what are you going to do next quarter? You've been meaning to hire a VA, been bullshitting for 3 months. You've been meaning to pull an extra list, been bullshitting for 3 months. You've been meaning to watch them trainings, bullshitting for 3 months. At the end of the day, time going to pass you by. Life going to pass you by. Your peers going to pass you by. You're going to look up and be like, damn, what have I accomplished? So the biggest thing I want to ask you guys is, who do you have in your corner that's going to hold you accountable, right? Who do you have that you know that's going to say, they're not yes men, there are people that's going to say, yo, you said you was launching a blah, blah, blah brand. What's up with that shit? Oh, man, you know, I had to go to work and I'm busy and I got to take care of the kids. I got to do this. Man, listen, excuses is for suckers. When you're comfortable and you hide behind your excuses, you're not going to get far in this business shit. This business shit is for disciplined people that can become shocked. You got to be a shock. What are the 4 departments? Sales, marketing, leadership. Oh, this water is so good. Oh my God, thank you, Jesus. So the biggest thing I want you to understand is, once you understand these different departments in your business, sales, marketing, leadership, customer service, you're going to take your life to the next level. What did he say? Happy Monday. What do you go through with your VAs and training? Oh, what do I go through? We go through a lot. It all depends. And this is the thing, you have to be a good listener. I don't know everything. I got a lot of people that I work with that's on my team. I'm a very good listener. You have to be able to listen to the feedback and then go from there. So if you're noticing that your team are not generating quality leads, then go back to why they're not generating quality leads. First thing first, listen to the phone calls. Listen to how your customers are perceiving your company from the first initial contact. Example, if you're in real estate and your VAs are still addressing people by first and last name, they sound lost and confused on the phone, that's the reason why you're not creating quality hot leads. Now, if your VAs are talking with confidence and addressing people by first name, I guarantee you overnight, your lead flow will literally double. We teach that in our trainings, right? We teach how to be a practical person and show people empathy and show people, happiness and express their feelings through the phone, right? The telephone is the most powerful, powerful tool that was ever invented for man. But you can talk to somebody and you can communicate with them without having to be in their presence, but they still can feel the emotions, right? So if you haven't joined our VA Mastery Premium class, well, it's $97 a month per VA, and we meet with your VAs Mondays and Wednesdays every week of the month. Get on that training. I guarantee you, if you pay for the VA, you can peek your head in and check and see what we do and how we do it. It's the cheapest training you can get your hands on. And the link is in the show notes in the bio. But the whole point for today is you got to hold yourself accountable. You got to push yourself forward. If you're neglecting things and you're not pushing forward in certain things in your business, and you look up and now in the second quarter, you're like, damn, I've been at this for 3 months and I haven't gotten a contract. Go back to why you haven't got a contract, and I guarantee you, I can bet my life on this. And I don't usually talk crazy like this, but I can bet my life on the number one reason why most of you guys are not getting business in your business is because the simple fact that you're not executing one simple thing, which is effective follow-up. Calling people and reaching out to people consistently enough so that way you can get a yes or no. No maybes. Oh, I haven't even taught you guys this. We teach this in our high level stuff. No maybes. I don't want a maybe. It's a yes or no. Let me think about if somebody tell you, let me think about it, what is there to think about? Give me to next week, think about it. Okay, what's going to happen between now and next week that's going to change your mind? You got to start being direct to people and letting people know that I'm not going to let you and allow you to waste my time, allow you to waste my company time, allow you to waste your own time. It's even a yes or no. And if it's a no, I can always pick back up the phone and call you 3, 4, 5 months from now to see have things changed, because we live in an ever-changing world where everything is changing. So I might not can't help you today, or we might not can't do business today, but what about next week, next month, 6 months from now? And that goes back into your email list and texting people and following up and reaching out to people because it's their birthdays. And I'm talking to everybody that's in entrepreneurship. If you own a product or service, or if you own a business, whatever the case may be, these principles apply to everybody. Follow up is the number one reason why you're not seeing the results you want to see. You do it here and there. You do it when you feel like it. You do it when you get the time. You're not doing it enough, and you're not doing it at the highest frequency. You're not being consistent enough to see the results. What do I prefer? Why do you prefer from the Philippines and not from Central America? This is my personal preference. Listen, guys, when you work with a culture of people, you pretend to master the way they think, the way they function, their values, their personal values, their family values, their business values. When you try to be big and conquer the world and start to mix cultures from opposite ends of the world, you're going to get a lot of friction. So for me, I mastered the Filipinos, and I'm going to stick with them exclusively until elsewise. And then another thing, I don't personally speak fluent Spanish, so I can't guarantee you that VA will be trained fluently in Spanish. I do speak English, and I can speak it fluently, so I can listen to a person and say, nah, that's not it. But I can't listen to a person in Spanish and tell you that Spanish is comprised of so many different dialects. Like people from El Salvador to Guatemala, they all speak different dialects. So sometimes it'd be hard for them to understand each other. So imagine getting a VA on the phone that speaks Spanish, and then they have a Spanish accent that's terrible. It's just like getting a Filipino VA with an accent terrible. You waste the money either way. So for me, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Book a call with us. If you're serious and not curious, book a call with us. If you're ready to rock and roll, book a call. Go to CEO929.com. I don't know. I think we sold out for the day. Monday's always booming. But listen, book a call with us. If you're serious and you're not just curious and you're ready to rock and roll, you're ready to pull the trigger. Listen, you had 3 months. You had 3 months to do this shit your way. Come see me. I'm going to tighten you up and give you the proven formula, proven the system, and everything be done turnkey for you. Book a call with us to see how can we help you. But like I said, back to my point. I want to make sure that you understand that your business gotta move forward, right? You gotta move forward. There's only one way that a person won't show up for a call. If someone book a call and say, if we ask you a simple question on when you're ready to move forward, and you put 3, 4 months, you're not ready. Why would we waste our time to even talk to you? So, but if you're ready to go right now, and all you need is a few questions answered, book a call. But if you're saying here 2, 3 months, I'm not going to allow my employees to waste their time with you because you're not ready. We'll just put you on a follow-up sequence and get you on the back end. I'm just being honest with you. But like I said, you got to move your business forward. You got to put your head down. You got to focus on what makes sense for you. You can't be lazy. You can't make any more excuses. Second quarter is here on the horizon. Like I said, the biggest thing you can do right now is to go back and follow up with all of your old leads that you generated from the last 6 months, and to reach out to them to see if they're ready to do business with you. And then after that, pull you another big campaign and get you another fresh list of prospects and put your head down and get your VAs calling. Also, don't allow your VAs to talk you out of or talk you into certain things because they're lazy or they have lazy work ethics. Oh, this list isn't working. Oh, I called this list before. No one picks up. Motherfucker, call it again. Did you call it at least 10 times? If the answer is no, then don't waste my time. Get back on the phones and hit the list. Don't allow your VAs to tell you what's working and what's not working. Trust me, they just trying to take the easy route. They don't feel like making the calls. Most people truly don't want to make the calls. And that's okay. You want passionate, honorable people working with you. Not saying, oh, man, I called this list and, man, only one person picked up. I don't know where this list came from. Of course, only one person picked up. You called 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning. Did you try to call this list at 3 in the afternoon with a different number? Did you try to call this list on Fridays with a different, like you haven't hit the list hard enough. So before you say this list isn't working or it's not effective or no, you need touches. You need touches. And if your VAs are not in our training, our monthly training, you're going to have a hard problem anyway with generating quality leads because they don't know what to say in today's time and age where people are so sick and tired of being feel like they've been sold to. So you got to teach people how to talk to people from a human to human interaction without feeling like there's no pressure to do business with them. If you don't have the time to teach that or you don't know how to teach that, then come see me. We'll take good care of you. Appreciate your reply. No problem, no problem. Listen, guys, we got about a good 5 more minutes. Oh, my back is. We got about a good 5 more minutes before we wrap it up. We got a lot to do this afternoon. I'm booked all the way to 7 tonight. Got a lot to work on. And I just want to come on here and be of value to you guys. I want to make sure that you guys are getting the information that you need to take your business to the next level. Like I said, if you haven't closed a deal this year, you've been on here on YouTube, you tried it your way, you bought courses, you come see me. You know, when you're ready to move forward in your life and your business, then you'll know to come book a call with us and we'll take good care of you. But the point I'm making today is you can't blame everybody else. You got to move forward and you got to be hard on yourself. You got to be disciplined. That's the biggest thing I want you guys to understand. Discipline trumps everything. If you're disciplined, you'll wake up in the morning, you'll show up on time, you'll do what's necessary, you'll make the follow-up calls, you'll make the follow-up text messages, you'll send out the contract, you'll go to their house, knock on the door, I sent you the contract, what's going on? You'll do friendly check-ins, you'll bake cookies and mail people fresh cookies. You will do what's necessary to get the business. But you can't do just enough. And coming from a job hurt you because you've been taught all your life that as long as I do my job and I do just enough, I'm good. But see, entrepreneurship, you got to be an over-deliverer. You got to be a person to go above and beyond. You got to be a person to show up, show out, and do what's necessary. And then sometimes your job, oh man, I done done what I'm supposed to do for the day. I'm not doing that. That's not my job. Not in business. I may be on the phone making sales calls. I may be in the field doing other things. I may be on a call training. I do what's necessary in my business. You got to step up. If you don't step up, you're going to get stepped on. That's just the way this shit works. It ain't all about walking around in a suit talking about, yeah, I'm delegating, I'm the leader, automation hands off. Listen, there's a time and place for that. I have that in my business too. But I'm here to tell you, you have to step up. You have to step up. You have to do the work yourself. You have to roll your sleeves up yourself. I don't work with y'all. I don't have time. Fucking make time. If you watch Netflix every day, if you watch cable television, if you watch YouTube, if you play video games, whatever, take that dead time that you're wasting doing that shit that ain't making you no money and put that back into your business. And I guarantee you see some results in your business within a few months. But you got to start looking at what dead time. This is your assignment. How much dead time am I spending every day bullshitting, watching Netflix, TV, YouTube, whatever, that I can put back into my business and actually do money-making activities? What do you recommend for a dedicated phone number for VA outside Dallas? Dialpad. I recommend Dialpad. Dialpad.com. Like $20 a month per user. It's really dope. You'll love it. If you feel like this live is of value, go over to my Instagram or go to Instagram, go into your story, screenshot this live, tag me in it at CEO929. Tag me in it. That's all you got to do. If you feel like this live is of value. We'll be back here tomorrow. Let me check my schedule. Yeah, I gotta update my schedule. But listen, if you want to book a call with us, go to CEO929.com. Book a call with us. Like I said, the only way we're not gonna like go, show up for the call if we feel like for a fact that you're wasting our time and you're wasting your time. And I'm just being 100% transparent. In 2023, there shouldn't be no reason, based on the technology that's out right now, that you're jumping on the phone to somebody when you know for a fact they're not serious. When you know for a fact that they're just curious and they're not serious. You know for a fact that they're not going to pull the trigger. You know for a fact that they won't even invest in themselves for their future. We're not wasting people's time anymore. If you want to waste our time, come on here to YouTube or watch a video or show up for one of our free events, but don't waste our time on a sales call, because that's preserved for people that's ready to take their business to the next level. That's not fair. Like, because we only got so many slots in a day. So if you're booking up slots and somebody else is truly wanting to do business, you're taking up space. That's not fair. Simple as that. I'm gonna be honest with you. We've done hundreds of thousands of calls over the years, and we can look and tell, oh, this person is not serious. And that's not saying we're prejudiced and stuff. We just know by the laziness of the response to the questions that we ask you. So reason why people ask you questions. And when someone is asking you questions, make sure you get thorough responses. That's just a life tip. Because you're being judged off of the responses that you give somebody based on the questions that they're asking you. That's even like when you're being interviewed to do business with somebody, if you're doing a contract with somebody, if you're doing, bid for something, if you're being hired, like you're always being judged for the things you say out your mouth. So make sure it's not coming off lazy. Make sure that you're very specific and make sure you're very direct with that. Any other questions before we get on out of here? Like I said, I want to work with 2 to 3 people for the month of April, where we come in, we set up everything from start to finish, acquisitions, dispo, everything. But listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's definitely a financial investment. If you're not at a point in your life where you're ready to make a financial investment in your business, don't waste your time. But if you're ready to rock and roll, book a call with us and we'll see what we can do for you. We got 30 more seconds before we wrap it up. Today's been a good live. If you are an entrepreneur, today's live is sponsored by Approval. If you're an entrepreneur and you don't have at least a 720 credit score, or if you have bad credit, or you can't get credit cards, or you're just like, you don't know what's going on with your credit, I invite you to go to approval.com to get a free credit audit. So that way you can see exactly what's on your credit, what's going on with your credit. And if you have any issues or anything that's on your credit, if you decide to let us help you with that, then so be it. If not, oh well. But at the end of the day, head over to approval.com, APROOVEL.com, click on the personal credit repair site, fill out the form, and someone from my team will be reaching out with you to get you your free credit audit. All you got to do is sign up for the credit borrowing service to give us permission to pull your credit. Or not even pull your credit, you pull your own credit and we review it. And then we able to put together a nice presentation for you to see what's going on with your credit. Other than that, I'm going to leave you guys with some of this stuff. And I'm going to see you back here tomorrow. But let me play a few of these little videos just because, Approval is so. This show is sponsored by Approval, approval.com. Go to approval.com right now to get a free credit audit. If you don't have at least a 720 credit score, they will get you a free credit audit to evaluate and see exactly what you need to do to improve your credit score to get to a 720. Now, go over there ASAP. Tell them Antoine sent you. Approval, APROOVEL.com, and they'll go and hook you up. Hey, if you're in need of hiring a virtual assistant, you do know that we own a virtual assistant company. Why don't you just click the link below to go to va.co929.com and get your virtual assistant. Our virtual assistants are trained, vetted, and ready to go. We help thousands of people just like yourself hire their VA and make it a seamless process without having to struggle and worry about who they're going to hire and pick. Go to va.co929.com ASAP to book an appointment so we can help you hire a virtual assistant.